Hey friends, so I've got another unboxing for you. This time it is stuff from the wonderful Mayday Atlanta company that makes those fantastic fire blankets that I so very much love. I don't actually know what's inside this package, so I'm going to discover right along with you guys. And of course, before we dive in, I just want to give a shout out to the friends of the channel. Big thanks to Dark Monk, Flow Toys, LMF Props, Spinballs, and Ultrapoi for helping to make the videos on this channel possible. You can check out all of these awesome companies by looking at the links down in the description of this video.
All right, so the blankets arrived in this package, which A+ for putting together a package that is both secure as well as easy to open. So how about let's dive in and get into opening it. So just a simple box cutter will get through this and everything. The address label is a little difficult to get through, but no biggie. Oh, and check it out. Right on top, there is a lovely little note, which unfortunately I cut through a wee bit with my box cutter here. But it essentially tells you a little bit about the products you're going to be using, and yeah, that's a nice little touch. I appreciate that that Mayday included that. So this note includes bits about it being washable, as well as what some of the materials used to put it together are, which is super helpful if you're going to be dealing with it on a very, very regular basis, and specifically the long-term care of it and everything. I think it's really cool that that's right at the top and kind of sets your expectations for how to use these safety towels. Oh, and there's a sweet little note in here that is just for me. Thank you so much, Mayday Atlanta. I'm going to open that up in just a second and give it a read. Yeah, so I don't doubt that you guys can't read this, but basically it's a thank you for taking a look at the safety blankets and everything, which I really appreciate. All right, so let's actually dive into what we've got here. Right at the top, there's this nice little keychain that's got a bunch of paracord on it. That's always helpful. And we have another little envelope down here, which after I got some ways into this, I realized is partially a return envelope for one of the blankets. And of course, the brand new blanket that is going to become a permanent part of my collection, which comes in this lovely little red Ziploc pouch and everything that includes some of the MSDS info for these safety blankets, which is totally awesome. And it's a good way to store these because, you know, if you happen to be talking with the fire authorities and everything, you can show them what requirements the blankets actually meet in terms of the NFPA standards for fire resistance and the like. Cool. So opening this up, I'm going to go ahead and take the brand new blanket out. Looks very much like the other blankets that I've gotten from them and everything, and it's so nice to have crisp new ones. And, oh, that's interesting. So the monogramming is definitely more robust than it has been in the past. The letters of my name are more block lettering now, and I really appreciate that because it's definitely easier to read. I will also say that this blanket is right off the bat definitely much bigger than the last blanket that I got from Mayday Atlanta, which is super cool. In fact, I might just do a quick size comparison so you guys can see the difference here. But yeah, very, very clearly, the new ones have a significant size advantage over the older ones and everything. And of course, you can see this older one really needs to be washed, but we will cross that bridge at a later date. Yeah, the monogramming is so much easier to read with these bigger block letters and everything. Way less likely that I'm going to confuse my blanket with somebody else's, which granted, I'm the only one around here that uses these blankets, but still, it is helpful. I'm realizing now, too, that this also means I'll have a really easy time telling the newer blankets from the older blankets, which has its uses as well. Wicked. So I'm going to stick this back in its handy carrying bag, which is a great way to store it in between uses. And now let's take a look at the other thing in the package. So Adam's note to me specified that this other blanket is a very, very new design that he's working on, something that's quilted and in theory is going to basically be able to handle more heavy duty fire tools, stuff that requires a bit more work. So yeah, that's I can't wait to test this out. Although it looks like this I will be sending back to him as it appears to be a beta product. And of course, I know just the prop that I want to try and put out with this, but y'all are going to have to wait just a few weeks to see what I got in mind here. Gotta say, the quilting is quite lovely. Regardless of how much easier or more difficult this makes it to put out larger props and everything, I definitely like the pattern on it. Cool. So that is the quilted blanket and the brand new blanket that is getting added to my permanent collection, as well as the red Ziploc storage bag that the newer blanket came in and everything. So I'm going to say nice job on the packaging and everything. I especially like that there is storage for the new blanket. That's pretty rad. And I cannot wait to make use of these and test them out and everything. Reviews should be coming out in the next few weeks here, so keep your eyes peeled on that score, yeah? Thanks so much to Mayday Atlanta and Adam May for sending me all of this lovely stuff. And I can't wait to tell you guys how working with it works out.
Cool. So do you like these unboxing videos? Please let me know down in the comments. And of course, be sure to join my notification squad so you know when my next video drops. You can do that by hitting the subscribe button as well as the notification bell. Big thanks to my awesome supporters on Patreon. They're the ones that make these videos that you're watching possible. If you would like to sign up to support the work that I do, please head on over to patreon.com/TrexFactorPoi, and thank you in advance. Have any of you guys worked with Mayday Atlanta's products? What do you think of them? Let me know down in the comments. And of course, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and to check out the other videos on this channel too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.